She got a banger right there. She's not a Hood Academy artist, but she got a banger right there.
We's back now. I'm married now. I'm married.
Color purple.
I swear, Hoppo. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, since you brought that topic up.
Kill him dead before I let him beat me.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Since you brought that up, I heard even Oprah has going to probably leave all her wills to her dogs. So no one can be fighting for her will.
If she leave all her money to her dogs, you know what? That's when I'm going to make history. I'm going to pull her up out the ground and shake her some silly and take those dogs. Because I'll be doing as much money. Oprah's money is long. Yeah. I mean, I ain't never watch Oprah again if she do that. That's just crazy.
It is another rich woman in New York that actually left all her will to a dog.
But why?
And everyone trying to figure,
that's so sad when there's kids hungry there's kids hungry down the street. There's my kids hungry at the house now.
Her will said when she was lonely, no one there was for her, so only her dog was there for her. So she felt.
Well, if I had known, I would have been there for her. But I didn't
if I would have got the will, I would have been there every day, all the time.
I mean, but even I would have been there. I didn't know the woman. So look, I am always there for people who are going through things.
If you think about giving your will to your dogs because nobody there for call me, I'm gonna be there.
He's not gonna be there for genuine reasons.
No, not for genuine reason at all.
Genuine reasons.
I'm gonna keep it 100, but I'm gonna get active. You know what I'm saying?
You are a mess.
But go back to.
Oh yeah, about the animals. He was saying he didn't know. He found out that the girl dogs actually have a
actual cycle, and
yes,
they will drip on your floor.
I didn't really know that either, and I'm like, ew. But
yeah,
They have babies. They have to go through a cycle.
Well, yeah, I didn't.
They just don't have one. They have multiple.
It does make sense, but I didn't think about it. I had never heard of it.
Right, you don't think about that the dog's in heat and then the male dog trying to run off and all that stuff. But I mean, that's all a part of having animals. So that
you got to get them neutered, and if after you get them neutered, spayed, they don't get. They don't have those.
They don't
cycles.
have. You're right. And then they don't try to get like I know this one lady. Her dog. I said, why doesn't your dog behave like other dogs? Like you open the door, her dog is gone. She said because he hasn't been neutered.
Wow.
And that makes them.
So that's a disciplinary thing too.
Like when they do that, they're not. Because see, when they run out, I'm thinking they just run out because they want their freedom. No, they smell another dog, so they're running out to mate.
Get that, and they're trying to holler.
And I'm like, oh.
Okay.
I didn't know that, and you can't say anything because men are just like that anyway. Y'all be running out too and you don't be neutered.
Oh, that was different. That was different. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Like
whatever.
Shoot.
We're women with kitty, we like cats,
Neuter me, I bet I still be running after them, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure you would. You probably be running as soon as you get off the neutered table.
I'll be gone.
He like running to the dog that's waiting there to be neutered.
Like, I can't have no babies, let's go.
What I've noticed since Paris have done that and everyone wanted to get a dog now, of course, her best friend Nicole have decided, now she used to carry all her little, dogs in the red carpet, and now it seems like the new trend is having a baby in the red carpet.
Oh yeah, then everybody.
So maybe that's gonna probably switch anytime soon.
But I see because when I used to work at Sephora and people would come in there with their dogs all the time, and they have on. And you know what? If you watch Beverly Hills Chihuahua, it's funny, but it is so true how some of those dogs actually get taken to spas and they go get pampered and get washed and the bows and shoes. Because if I had a dog, I can't even lie. I know I'll have with shoes on and stuff like that.
No, yeah, I did see that. I've seen a show that shows, how they treat the certain $2,000 a night for a suite for.
I wouldn't do that. My dog will either have to lay in bed with me or what. But I'm not paying for no. I mean, I wouldn't go overboard like that. But I know I would want my dog to have little clothes and little shoes and stuff. Only because it's cute. I'm a girl. I like little cutesy things.
What about the other countries in the world that eat dogs?
Ooh.
How y'all feel about that?
Well,
that's a little bit.
But see,
I like meat. I don't think I eat a dog.
But you see how we think that's gross.
Right. They
but a vegan think it's gross that we eat cows and pigs and stuff.
You're right.
So it's Ooh, your ring is cute.
They must ain't taste no good bacon. That's why they was vegan.
I like that. You see how I'm distracting on the air? I'm looking at her ring.
Where you get that at, girl? They got a sale?
You are working this scarf. I love that.
I'm telling you.
See?
Thank you.
Probably looking like, oh my God,
Yeah, they
I'm
tripping
on the show
over
with women.
But I mean, if you had a good good slab of bacon, I doubt you're gonna turn vegetarian or vegan.
I don't even like regular bacon. I mean, of course, I don't eat pork anymore. But turkey bacon is the best anyway.
No.
True.
It is. It is the best anyway. So if you haven't had turkey bacon, you should try it because it's really, really good.
I stick to what I'm used to.
He is just in his step outside the box, DJ K City. There's
had
some nice things
actually
out there.
For breakfast. I didn't have bacon. I had some sausage and some chorizo with eggs.
Wow.
All of that. Yeah, I had it.
I have had chorizo.
That's
but
pretty good
that's
stuff.
back in the day when I used to eat. And if you guys are probably like, what the heck is that? It's I knew it's a Latin sausage, but I don't know if it's Mexican sausage or is it just...
I think it's like Mexican or something.
Is it a Mexican sausage? It's a Mexican sausage? Okay.
Yeah,
so
we got our colleagues in here. They know.
Yeah, we have, every week we have a show. We bring one of each nationality, so if there's a question, we can refer to the African, the Italian, the Latin. We have them all up in here, so we can. Yeah.
Last time we confirmed that all black people named Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? But that's something
Leroy.
different.
No.
Last name Jenkins.
No, they got creative with the names for black people. If your daughter, if your dad name is Steven, they name their daughter Steve Ed or
Stevesha.
Stevesha.
Stevelina, like who?
Oh, stop it! You're silly.
I gotta look on Twitter and see what people said about dogs.
Yeah, just to have an idea what.
I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted with people talking to me on Facebook. What about people?
What was that?
Okay, I was also asked about some people that perform bestiality.
Ooh.
Now that happens if you go on Google.
Wow.
And you have the stomach for it. There's people that actually, we won't talk about that too much, but they abuse, and that I think that falls under animal cruelty, though.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
I think that falls under animal cruelty, but there's people out there that does that, so that's bad.
See, you ain't gonna find me doing none of that, cause I don't even want to be near them to begin with. So you ain't gonna find me. Y'all pet lovers.
That is awful.
Don't hate me.
That is awful.
I just want to keep it 100.
That shouldn't even.
DJ K City does have a good heart, even though he's hating on the animals and stuff.
Tell me.
But maybe one day you'll see him. He probably have a little Maltese, a little Chihuahua dog, and won't tell us.
No,
wouldn't that be funny to see him coming out of a little pet store?
What
do you call it? Where they go and get groomed, and he coming out with his little dog with little barrettes and stuff on.
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't think so.
When's the last time you seen the parents taking their kids to get groomed for $2,000 a day?
Exactly. They get better treatment. The dogs get better treatment than the husband.
Yeah.
They get better treatment than the kids. We don't get pampered for no $2,000. Y'all tell us to sit down and watch football.
Yeah.
We can't even get we can't even get a bill. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't get you a bill. I can't cook dinner. I got to take the dog. No.
Well, again, that dog, that pet is like family. It's a child. I mean, and there are people that spend their life fighting for animal rights. And there are some places where they really abuse animals, and that's horrible.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like them or don't want them as a pet, why would you abuse them? The animal?
But why they get a pass? See, if as a human being, if I just walk up in somebody's face and start grabbing on them and touching on them, you know what I'm saying? Since they like humans and they like family, you know what I'm saying? I get slapped or they call me a jerkaroo. And these dogs, but these dogs that jump all over you, don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Russ will jump all over you and tackle you and stuff.
He's being
Russ, he's so playful. I'm like, look, your dog just jumped on me and licked me on the neck, and you think that's funny?
But he's being friendly.
No, that ain't friendly to me.
So you're saying that since they need
to be held accountable for just touching people. That's harassment. You can't just touch since you're a human and all.
Well, I mean, they're not saying
you never can control a pet. I mean, you can never control a dog.
They're not saying that the dogs are humans.
But they're better than humans was what I'm getting. See, they mean more than a human to me.
Have you battled the law with you versus a human? Because you take this very personal.
Because then they say that you are the dog's master, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
But then let's say you're supposed to get up at 8 in the morning, but your dog wake you up at 6:37 in the morning, so you could take him outside.
So you're his master.
Yeah,
And then
he's
forget, you
the
have to
master.
pick up after him too.
I gotta take him outside. I'm barely awake. Then I gotta pick up after you. Then I gotta give you a bath. Then I gotta pour your food. Who the master?
Well, that's a good question. We're gonna find